All right, we have a baseball take for you guys. We're gonna go around the horn. Hey, a baseball pun. Juan Soto.
Around the bases.
2,800 odds right now to win MVP. I said, splash, that's me with the check mark. Juan Soto will win the National League MVP. And I'll let you three discuss, and then I will have a clippable segment of me vouching that Juan Soto will in fact win his first of many National League MVPs. Hopefully none with the New York Mets.
I can go first. I think it's Paul Goldschmidt right now. Just he's been on a tear. The Cardinals are creeping up on the Brewers now, and it's him and Manny Machado to me are like the two favorites. If the Nationals are just so bad, I don't know if they can get good and relevant enough where he can win it.
Yeah, I think that's the base thing. The Nats are just not going to be good enough, I feel like, for him to have a chance. They're probably going to finish last in the NL East, and I would almost bet they finish in last by double digits. I think the Marlins, they're pretty hot right now, and they could bury the Nationals pretty far down. So to be in last place by double digits, it's kind of hard to win MVP. Even though baseball is probably the one sport where you could do it, I'm just not sure it would allow him to do it.
Exactly. It's hard enough for Mike Trout, but Mike Trout.
I agree with the whole like not winning enough thing. Like the team is, what are they? I just looked at the record and I pulled away. They're 21-38 right now. He's not like doing. You have to be doing enough to like show that like the team. If the team is succeeding, they cannot succeed without you. That's pretty much like how I interpret MVP awards. So it's like they're not really doing well enough for me to really consider Juan Soto. And it's like you said, there is plenty of time. It is a very long season, obviously, but still, you got to be doing a little bit more.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like he has to be having like, for him to even have a chance, he would have to have like a ridiculous year, and he's probably not even having the best year of his career this year. So he would have to really like get red hot in the second half and put up the best numbers of his career in order for him to have a chance.
Did Shohei win it last year? I'm curious now.
Yeah, he won it, but I think he's a little more of a unicorn. It's a little different with him.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
He
was like playing like 2-3 different positions. So
yeah. But like even this year, so it was just bad. He's averaging 225, and even this year is not great. He only has 23 RBIs, so he has to go on like a tear for him. He has to go on that like Lindor tear. We have 14 RBIs in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Lindor.
Second best shortstop in the National League East.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, look, one of them leads the National League in B-WAR, the other doesn't, or among shortstops. So the Soto thing, I understand what you're saying, that the batting average is low. Yep, the RBIs are low. Yep, I get that. But the batted ball data is still in Soto's favor. He's 99th percentile in walk rate. He's 97th percentile in expected WOBA. So that means his WOBA, his slugging, his on base, those are going to trend up. He still hits the ball really hard. 91st percentile max exit velo, 77th percentile hard hit rate, 92nd percentile expected slugging, 85th percentile barrel rate, 84th percentile strikeout rate, 94th percentile chase rate. So he swings at good pitches. He doesn't swing at bad pitches. He walks a ton. He leads the major leagues in walks. He has 46 walks. A 368 on base percentage while he's in a slump. That should be something. You know, a 130 plus OPS, 138 OPS plus while he's in a slump. This is a down year for Juan Soto, and he's still 38% above the league average. And we saw last year, he went up to Coors for the home run derby, smacked a couple home runs, and he had a redonkulous August and September. And if it wasn't for Bryce Harper, I would have voted for Soto, by the way. If it wasn't for Bryce Harper, Soto would have had a pretty pedestrian 4 months, goes on a ridiculous tear for the last two, and boom, he wins the MVP on a last place ball club. I think it's very fair to see him do the exact same thing he did last year. And this year, Bryce Harper's not playing in the field. So he's not he's not going to have like the same WAR. If you care about WAR, you might have some off days because guess what? You can't play him in the field, and you have to give Schwarber an off day from time to time. You have to give Castellanos an off day from time to time. Do you want them just out of your lineup? No, you're going to take Harper out for, I don't know, once every 10 games or something like that. You're going to play, the Nationals are going to play Soto every single day. He's going to continue to hit. And guess what? If you say, well, we don't want to deal with Soto today. Okay, boost the on-base percentage. Boost the OPS, boost the OPS plus, WRC plus. that is perhaps the greatest asset to Juan Soto winning the MVP this year, is that if he is that good, teams are going to account for that and say, you know what, we don't really feel like facing Soto today. So he's going to go 0 for 1 with 3 walks, right? Or 0 for 1 with 4 walks. 0 for 0. No clear at bats, but yeah, he gets 4 plate appearances. Okay, walk him 4 times. That is the kind of fear that Juan Soto puts into MLB teams. And that is something I think as we get deeper into the season and they play the Mets, the Braves, the Phillies, even the Marlins, and they're like, you know what? We don't really want to lose to the Nationals today. We're just going to, Soto, you can have first base. It doesn't matter if we walk you 10 times in a series. It doesn't matter if we walk you 4 times in a game. We just want to win this game. You can take the battle. We will happily win the war. And I think those August series, Soto's going to get 7-8 walks. Those September series, he's going to have like a go 1 for 4 in a series, 1 for 4, 8 walks. And hit a home run. That's gonna happen. It will happen. I made a take about it. I put the money where my mouth is. 2,222 points in honor of his jersey number, of course. And Soto's going to come back. He's going to win the National League MVP. Machado's going to slip. His batted ball data is not sustainable. Paul Goldschmidt, same thing. The arguments there, Mookie Betts, same thing. He would probably be my NL MVP if the season ended today. But the names on the list that people are like, oh yeah, they would win the MVP right now. Goldschmidt is way outperforming his batted ball data. Betts is way outperforming his batted ball data. Machado is way outperforming his batted ball data. You know, they have expected WOBAs in the 370s, right? Soto's all the way up at 417, right? So he has a 50-point gap between what he's doing right now and what he's expected to be doing. And I trust this expected stuff. If you hit the ball 100 times in the same place, it's going to even out. 500 times in the same place, it's going to even out. He's going to walk more. He's in a terrible lineup with Bell. It's Bell, Cruz, and a whole bunch of 2K generic players. And keep in mind, this is MLB, not 2K. So I think Soto has a real shot at coming back and winning the MVP. I know he was favorite all off season. Acuna was injured. Tatis is injured. I get that. Plus 300 to begin the season. I bet him to win the MVP then. Now it's plus 2,800. It's free money. You are printing money. Go on Bovada, go on Caesars, go on BetMGM, wherever you bet. I don't care if you bet legally or illegally, whatever. Bet on Juan Soto, you will win money. Come back to this in 6 months and I will be correct.